Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This morning I've done something that I've been planning to do for a long time and keep putting it off. I've made myself some more Pick 10 sticks. For start, these ones are a bit bigger and easier to grab. And I have pulled out some of the things that I just don't like using, like add gems, add lace. I can't think what else I took out. Not a lot. And I've added in a couple of products and things that I do now have, but I can still add to them. I've got plenty more sticks and it's easy enough just to make up a new one. So I thought this morning I'm going to do a pick 10 and I'm going to pick out 10 sticks and then I'm going to find the bits and pieces and make a pick 10 picture. So let's have a look. I'm just going to pick out 1, 2, 3. I'm not looking. 4, 5 is that. 6, 7, 8, 9. I hope this is right because my eyes are shut. It'll come out. 10. Right. Should be no putting them back. Well, but I still, if I don't want to do something, I won't. Right. Use a jelly plate or plastic to add paint. Add random numbers. God, that always comes up, doesn't it? Finger paint. Use stamps. Add an image with a homemade stamp. Okay. Add random words. Use gelatos. Add dimension. Use cut or torn shapes from book pages and use magicals. Wow, that's going to be an interesting set of things. Right, I'm going to go and gather some supplies. I've already got my piece of mixed media paper, which is the right size for my journal, and I will be back. Right, I'm back with a few supplies. Got some book paper here. It did say add an image. No, use cut or torn shapes from book pages. Right, so I'm not going to think too much about it. I think I'm just going to, I might just put some random things. I was going to do circles, but we'll see. Perhaps I will try and make those into circles. What have we got there? 4, and let's have one here. Right, so I'm not going to make them into, they're obviously not going to be perfect circles at all. Anything like, but I'm just going to make them into circle-y shapes. That will do. Something like that, and I think I've got 5 of them, which seems like a nice number. Right, let's get rid of that. And I did have something I was gluing on earlier. This will do. So I'm just going to use glue stick to put these down, and I'm not thinking about where I'm putting them. Just going to plop them on. If anybody wants the prompts that I'm using or that I was given, just send me an email. I'll leave my email in the description box, but I'll happily send you something that you can print out yourself, or like I'll just send you the prompts and you can choose whether or not you want to keep them in or add your own. But if anybody's interested, let me know. Right, so that's my torn paper. So I'm going to move that one out the way. So that will do for now. I'm going to leave that out for gluing. Right. Let's have a look. Use a jelly plate. I'm going to use some magicals. So I've got some new ones. I've got Lindy's Magical Shaker, which is, I'm going to use the blacky one, Black Forest Black. I'm going to use. Maybe I'll use it directly on there. What do you reckon? I wasn't going to, but I think I might. So I'm just going to have a little sprinkle. Not too much, because a little goes a long, long way on these, I think. let's just try that. I need to go and fetch my spray because my daughter was using it. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It is snowing. The sun is shining and it is snowing outside. This is Easter Monday morning. How bizarre. Right, I'm just going to spray this. Pretty. Right. See if I can get that to move a little bit. There's quite a large dark bit there. Come on. Oh, I quite like that. Let me get some kitchen paper. Let's see if we can get that to roll down. Come on. Quite like that. It's a little bit, is it lumpy up there? Some interesting colours going on there. Right. I think I might dry that, so to save your ears, I will be back when that is dry. Oh, I really like those. Love this bit up here where you've got the pink and the yellow, and pretty. These look like they're lifting a bit, so I'm going to see if I can pop a little bit more glue, probably because I wet it and the glue wasn't properly dry anyway. I think that'll do for now. Right, so I've used some magicals and I really like the colours of those. I've got to use a jelly plate or plastic to add paint. Right, so I've bought some pink and blue paint over, but I think I might make them a bit more pastel-y. I feel like they're a little bit oops, that's rather a large amount of white there. I feel a bit bright. I have got pastel paint actually, thinking about it, but let's have a bit of pink in there, make a pinky one. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can, just about. Right, there's a pinky one. And I can always add more to it. Right, what shall I do with that? Where's my bit of plastic? I had some plastic a minute ago. I'm going to change my mind. And I'm going to scrunch up some plastic. So sorry about the noise. This is just a bit of plastic that like a stamp or a die or something came in. I don't know. I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I've just put that paint right over the bit that I really liked. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Anyway, that's the thing about these Pick 10s, that you often start with something and then cover it up. Right, so there's a bit of the pink. I think I'll dry that and then add some blue to it or something, so bear with me. Right, I'm gonna make up a bluey colour over here, a paler blue. Now, somewhere I bought over a homemade stamp. I wonder what I did with it. It's here. And I'm just using, it's just one that I've made out of some polystyrene packaging. I cut some circles and stuck them on a piece of card. And I'm just going to paint this on. I don't know if it will, whoopsie, if it will work or not. Let's see. Yes, it does, just about. some sort of something dark underneath on here that seems to be coming through, but I quite like it because it makes it a little bit more grungy. There we go. And I think I'll just do another one. Use up my paint. There we go. Stick it on there. There. Right, that will do for now. I think I'm just going to have a little bit of a clean up and dry this. I'll be right back. Right, that's almost dry. Let's see what we've done. We've used the jelly plate or plastic, whatever that one was. Used a homemade stamp. So I've still got to use gelatos, random words and random numbers, finger paint. Could have done that while I had some paint out, couldn't I? And use some stamps and add dimension. Probably going to use the stamps to add dimension. So, or something, we'll see. Right, well, let's have a little bit of finger painting. I don't want to do too much, so I'm literally putting the tiniest amount of paint, and I'm using my smallest finger, which is not terribly small. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to add, let's come here. I'm just adding 3 little dots-ish. I say little. Whatever my finger can allow. But that's all I'm doing. Right, I think that will do for now with that. Let me get my, what do I want? Random numbers, that's going to be a stamp. I'm not sure about the random words. Let's have a look. Have I got random words? There's a random word. Maybe I'll just pick out some from some stamp sets and stick those down as well. Bear with me while I flick through some of my stamps. Could use that one. And those are my numbers which we want. Right, let's just look for some words. Don't have many that are just words. I've got sort of sentiments, but not so many words. Right, I'm going to take that and use that as well. This is random. Let me find a stamp bark. Have I got anything big? Yeah. Let's see, what am I going to stamp with? I think I'm going to stamp with, if I can reach them, my Distress ink / oxides. Let's try some tumbled glass. Don't want anything too don't know what to use. I think I'm going to use these. This is some numbers. I'm going to see if this shows up. If not, I'll have to go for something a bit darker. I haven't even put this on the block properly, so let's not worry too much. But there are numbers going on there in tumbled glass. And I'll use my rule of 3, stick that there. Right, so there are random numbers. I might put some more on. So will that fit on there? No, but it will fit on there. What can I put that on with? We could stick to blue. Just let's go a bit. Let's go a bit salty ocean. Right. There. Right, there's definitely random numbers on there now. Let me pop that there till I clean it. Salty Ocean that was. Now I'm thinking I've got See Me. I'm going to try and do that. I think maybe I'll go for I think I'm going to have to go for something like Picked Raspberry, and I've only got that in the ink, not the oxide. Not that it really matters, but I know I could cut some things out and put random words down, but let's have See Me. On there. Put that there for a minute. What have I done with my block? There it is. This one says Art, I think. So oh, didn't need to put them quite so close together. But that's good. That means I'm being random, which I am. So that will do, I think, for that. Right. So I have added random numbers, I've finger painted and used random words. So I've still got stamps, dimension and gelatos to do. Let me have a tidy up. Right, I've got my stamping platform. I have a piece of scrap white card and a stamp that I'm going to try and use. I think I've got this the wrong way. I don't usually have it this way around. What am I doing? Don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stamp it in black. Hope that it works. But I've used the platform in case I need to redo areas of it. I think that'll do actually. Yep. So let's take that out. I'm going to dry it and then I'm going to try and add some ink tints to it. I know it doesn't say on my list of things to use anything, but I don't see why I can't use extra things if I so desire. Remember, these are prompts anyway. They're there to help you, particularly if you're in a bit of a rut and you don't necessarily know what you want to do. They're there, you know, to give you a prompt. They're not there to say, you know, to confine you and say you can only use this, don't use anything else. And right, let me put that out the way. And that. Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost my image already. Let me dry that. Right, I've given that a little bit of a blast with the heat tool, but it may not have dried fully, so we may get quite a grungy look, but not going to worry. I think what I'm going to try and I don't know how this will work. I'm going to try and colour the things sort of individually. I haven't got a lot of different colours. I know they blend, but so it'll probably be quite a bit of overlap, but just thought it might be might help it look like it, you know, it looks like it's made from torn paper, so I figured that we could keep that look. I don't know if I want to add any more colours, so I probably will just stick to these. There is a purple, I think. What colour's that? Violet. Let's have a little bit of that in there. And maybe a little up here. Then I'll do all that like that. I'm hoping this will come to life a bit when I've added some water to it. I'm not worried too much. I'm going to cut this out. My plan is to cut it out, and this will hopefully add a little dimension. I don't want too much dimension, otherwise it won't fit in my art journal. So I'll just add some of the darker colour here. Go back with that purple. It's hard to see what I'm creating now. Never mind. Let us see. Right, now the fun bit, she says. So I'm just using a water brush, and I will stick, I think I'll start over here. I'm just going over the same sort of colours at the moment, so that I don't have to keep cleaning well, I don't have to clean the brush, but because it will blend in otherwise. But there, I'm liking this. Not too fussed about the blue and the purple if they intermingle. There we go. I'm not sure if I've done that. No, I haven't done that little bit there. Right, I'm hoping that will suffice. Right, shall I just go for it? Where are my scissors? Look, you know how much I hate fussy cutting. I'm not even going to do it on camera today. I'm not going to worry too much about whether or not I stick to the lines, and I'm doing my best, but that hate the weight of paper. It really irritates me. I probably could have done with drying this because it feels quite damp under my fingers. Right, I shan't like the white edges that I've got, so I will need to do something with those. Maybe go around it with a black pen. Get rid of that bit. I don't understand how anybody gets enjoyment out of fussy cutting. As you know, I loathe it. Anyway, I've done it, look, yay! Right, I've created something. Now, have I got a black Sharpie? Yes, I do. Right, let's see if we dare go around the outside without ruining this. I'm just using the edge of the pen. Only because I don't like to see the white edges, really. But, you know, if it doesn't bother you. Don't do it. Oops, nearly. There. Right, I don't hate that, so always a bonus. Let me put my pencils away. Right, I will lift that up somehow, but I haven't used, I've used a stamp and I'm going to add dimension to that. Gelatos was the other thing we need to find. Ah, bear with me because I've moved them. Yeah. They're now in their own yoghurt pot. Because I had some more with my art, one of my art box things, so I thought, or that type of thing, I thought it was better to keep them all together. Right, let's leave that off for a minute and see what we've got in the way of. Probably just going to go around the outside a bit with the, oops, don't do that. Not so keen on that one. Let's have a little blue. That's better. Now we could add some marks if we wanted to. Right, I don't know if I want to smudge those or just leave them. I think I might just give them a bit of a smudge a bit, knock them back a bit. Right, I think that will do for my background. So we've got this, I'm going to push this up on something. Maybe we'll go on here. Looking for a pencil of some description, anything that will make a mark. Right. I'm going to cut a long way, hopefully, inside those lines. Something like that will do. Right, I'm going to cut a little bit off there, so I don't really want it to be visible. And I'd like to trim that a little. Let me look, because I think I'm not going to like that. No, I think I don't like seeing things underneath either when you're adding dimension. Don't think we need those. Hopefully something like that will do. Where is my glue? Wow. Does that fit round there better? Maybe it does, we'll do that. Right, this is just Yoo-hoo. I mustn't forget I need to get some more. I'm hoping this will be okay. I think it will. Come on, come on. Out you come. Right, here we go. Just got to decide where we want to put that now. Might just stick it there. Hope I'm not going to regret not putting anything on there, but pop that down. Oh, a bit different. And that will go in my art journal, obviously, when it's all quite dry. I think I'm just going to sort that corner out a little. And there. Right, I think that's my pick 10. I don't think I'm going to add any words to it. I mean, I could do if I had any to hand, which I don't really. Oh, I've got these little things, but I don't think this will. Forgive them even if they're not sorry. But Buy the ticket, take the ride. Stop underestimating yourself. Let's go for that. We could pop that on, couldn't we? Probably going to get lost there, except I've got an idea for it. So let's see if it will stick on with some Pritt stick or whatever it is, glue stick. I'm going to stick stop underestimating yourself down there. And I'm going to find, not that one, I'm going to find one of my, like my Stabilo awl if I can. Not that one. Oh, I don't think it's that one either. Hang on a minute. I know it's one that gets used a lot. That one. And I think I'm going to have to give it a little sharpen first. And we'll just go around the outside with the pencil, and I'll maybe just pop my water brush around it as well. There, I think that just helps finish it off, and I like that the colour of this paper is similar to the book text, and it just sort of ties that in. Brilliant. I'm going to stop there. Oh, you know what I think I need, but I'm not going to do it. I feel like I need some black splashes. Am I going to stop there, or am I going to add some? No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it. I feel like it needs some, but I'm not going to put it on there. I think that's a different one, and that's where it's going to stop for me. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I did, and I needed to have something like that to come back with. So thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of the bank holiday, and I will see you shortly. Bye for now.